modern-day equivalent of the raid on Stonewall.
Yes, and you know why? I had a friend who was picked up in his sleep in 1980 and charged with prostitution. The judge said, plead guilty and your record will be clean. He pled guilty. 20 years later, he was working at Oppenheimer. Your record is never wiped clean at the FBI. And he had to answer, have you ever been arrested? Of course, he didn't put that down. It was ridiculous, right? And he had trouble with his job at $50,000 a year 18 years later. So this is just like pot. You have marijuana arrest, some kid gets busted for marijuana or gets arrested for prostitution on his record. They probably can't get a loan to go to school. They can't get admitted. They can't pass civil service explorations. It's a stain that starts you down, shuts off all kinds of avenues that most people that are poor. You do not do prostitution unless you're really desperate. Because I can tell you, I know from experience, I knew a lot of people that had to resort to prostitution to survive. And what they put you through for a few dollars and walking the streets and everything, no one would ever want to do prostitution if they had the opportunity for a legitimate job.
It should be said, when they raided Stonewall, homosexual relations were illegal in New York until 1980. And when the Court of Appeals finally threw it out, they never repealed it in the legislature.
And you couldn't even drink legally until we had a sit-in with Manischewitz in 1965 at Julius's bar.
Right. Couldn't even serve homosexuals.
It was illegal to allow them to congregate or to be served in a public restaurant until we early activists. See, we really built the movement. Stonewall was when it became a mass movement. But the first group movement really began in 1965 in Philadelphia in front of the UN where they commemorated this year with the mayor giving a speech in front of Independence Hall for demonstrating.
Wouldn't it serve more purpose demonstrating like this outside City Hall?
We talked about you see signs.
I mean, nobody here in this courthouse is going to dismiss criminal.
You see signs. We want to put them on notice that what they've done is an outrage and that they should drop these charges. I mean, come on.
Why are they doing it? That's a question.
This started under Loretta Lynch. She's the attorney. Is this the policy of the United States of America? Is this what we're going to be focusing Homeland Security resources on when, people are terrified of all kinds of things?
What next? You're going to raise porno powers? It's absolutely absurd. It's a total waste of money and insult to the American citizen that they did a raid like this on something so unimportant as this.
Yes, City Hall is a target too. The mayor, the police commissioner, we're all targets of this. And we're going to still look. After all these you saw the press release. All these mainstream groups are now on board, right? There's going to be a more organized movement to get politicians on the record, starting to put legislation forward to change the way this is handled.
This is a digitalized version of Stonewall.
They invaded Stonewall online, and we're back at the days of Wagner, that the mayor and the police department could allow consensual sex between adults to be criminalized and
Can you get a job at the city if you've ever been arrested? You can't get a job at the city or anywhere.
Running that.
Alright, it's on your record.
Nice to see you.
You have this.
We got to get a meeting.
I already gave you